Welcome to Comic Book Mania. This is the weekly episode show that's been going for, what, 20-some weeks?
24
weeks?
24. Next week's our last episode of the season.
Wow, it doesn't feel like it.
No, it does not.
Right,
but
well.
let's get on to the new, where you put in the news this week. Put it somewhere.
Alright,
Put it somewhere nice. Put it somewhere nice.
Alright, it's resting.
In Black Panther movie news, Marvel wants the Selma director to direct Black Panther movie.
I didn't see that movie.
You did not? It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't.
It was, it's a pretty good movie. Morena Baccarin, who plays Leslie Tompkins on Gotham, has been promoted to series regular for Gotham Season 2.
Oh,
I'm
that's
surprised, because she's filming,
yeah, wasn't she supposed to leave?
Because she's filming Deadpool right now, so I'm surprised.
Good for her, though.
X-Men spin-off New Mutants announced, and Josh Boone is going to direct it. He directed The Fault in Our Stars, which made all of us cry. You didn't see it.
And he's apparently a huge X-Men fan.
Yes.
So, good.
Teen Titans to start production and casting this summer promises to stay very true to the source material.
Wasn't supposed to start casting and shooting, I don't know,
Like a couple months ago.
6 months ago?
But now they're doing it this summer. And hopefully it does stay true to the source material.
Well, they're saying they might change the name, too.
We can
To
just keep
Blackbirds.
Ew. No, we don't need that. I just want Teen Titans.
I just want Titans.
There's 2 trailers we have to release this week. Well, were released. Supergirl.
Yes.
The first one was just 6 minutes long.
Which was really good.
It was really good.
I enjoyed it. There's been a few complaints about it.
It could be very campy. I hope not.
Yeah, I hope they don't stick with the whole, oh, it's a girl, she has to do girl things. Kind of.
Like, ooh, my nails broke. Ooh, it's done. Okay.
Yeah.
CW confirms Arrow and Flash team up to be an annual winter event. We already figured that was going to happen, but it's happening in the winter from now on.
They did confirm that already.
It was confirmed this week.
Well, no. I thought they confirmed that earlier.
No, they said there were reports to do it every year, but nothing was confirmed.
Okay.
Vandal Savage confirmed as villain in Legends of Tomorrow, and also the Legends of Tomorrow trailer was released. In surprising news, White Canary is a thing now. Sarah comes back from the dead.
Surprising news.
They show in the trailer she gets put in the Lazarus pit and comes back as the White Canary.
So
Which good job. I'm happy. I can't wait to see her.
I just have a question.
What's your question?
Didn't they bury her?
I don't think they... Did they bury... They buried something.
They buried Sarah, and now they have to unbury her
That's
to put her body in the Lazarus
Why would you
pit.
do that, guys? You could have just put it in the Lazarus
Now,
pit.
wouldn't there be some... I mean, well, the Lazarus pit would fix it, but wouldn't there be some decay?
Yeah, I think there would.
She's
But I
been
think
dead
the
for a
Lazarus
few
pit
months
takes care of that. But she did give
It would fix it, but it's still the fact that they would have to carry a dead body that's decaying.
She did say in an interview that there's going to be repercussions for their actions for bringing her back from the dead, so...
Well, obviously, because Malcolm already stated that once you put something in the Lazarus pit, it doesn't come out the same.
That's going to be fun to see, her and Malcolm kind of going back and forth to see what when she finds out that Malcolm was the one that had her murdered.
Sure.
Also, her and Thea is going to be pretty fun to see.
Well, I think Thea would be cool.
And my favorite news of the week.
Oh, God.
Aisha Butterfield has been reportedly cast as Spider-Man.
Yes, it's
We
not
keep getting to
yet.
saying his name, and it's
so
amazing.
Nice. It's very nice.
You have to put a picture up.
Of what?
First look at Crossbone's costume on Civil War set. It looks badass. It is, right here.
It's not going to be there.
Right here?
It's going to be really tiny. You do know that, right? So I have to make it, like, cover both of us.
You gotta do it. Okay.
Asshole.
But how do you think about it? I think it looks pretty cool.
I think it looks nice. I mean, there's going to be a lot of CGI done to it, though.
You think so?
Yeah, to make it look more, not menacing, but less... How he looks extremely freaking bulky to where he doesn't look like he's able to run well.
Yeah, that's very
There's
true.
going to be a little cut-downs on that.
Daniel Panabaker confirms Killer Frost on The Flash. Hints to watch the season finale.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get a little bit of that.
Yes, cannot wait.
Stephen Amell says Arrow is done. He will not be wearing the Arrow suit anymore. Which makes me think they're going Green Arrow next season.
Yeah, I've already stated that with some other people. They were... when that was released, I was very confused. I was like, he's not going to wear the Arrow suit, so he's going to wear the Green Arrow suit.
Yeah, I think that's where they're going. Yeah. They need to get that somehow, but there's also something else about this that kind of leads me to believing why he's going to wear the Green Arrow suit. Because somebody's coming in, hopefully next season, because they're going to a town. He's going to a town next season.
You can say it.
Well, it's later down the line. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, it's more in the news?
Yeah, more news.
Oh.
Brandon Ruth says Adam is leader of the group in Legends of Tomorrow.
Obviously.
Yeah, it had to
That was obvious.
No immediate crossover plans for Supergirl. I think it should build its identity first, and then we get crossovers later on.
See if it gets canceled or not.
Yeah, see if it gets canceled. Arrow will be taking a lighter tone in Season 4.
Well, there's speculation that he's going to be more joking. Like how he was...
Like he is in the comic books.
Yeah,
He's
like how he was in some of the second season.
What the hell just happened?
It went down.
I know, it's so weird.
But
yeah, so I agree with this. Flash is amazing. It's probably the best comic book show on TV right now since Daredevil isn't on TV.
And it's funny because somebody stated that, and someone said, "No, I think Arrow's still better." But
I said in the beginning, at the point, Arrow was better than the Flash, but Flash has become better.
Was it Zach?
Listen, all right, I didn't know season 3 was going to be the way it was. Okay.
Memory.
Do you remember how good season 2 was?
Memories. Yeah, I think it was Zach.
How good was season 2? How good was season 2?
Yeah, season 2 was
great. Amazing.
And then they were like, here's season 3, and they just literally took a shit on it.
We'll be talking about it in a little bit. Disney is considering having Marvel and Star Wars inspired TV channels.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I wanted to happen.
I don't think there's enough content.
I think there could be. They could do like spin-off shows. Rebels, I heard, is really good right now on Disney DX.
XD. I'm not a fan of it.
Really? Have you watched it?
I've watched bits and pieces.
Clone Wars is really good. I've been watching that too.
That's the more adult version, right?
Yeah, it's really good. Stephen Amell hints that Coast City will factor into Arrow Season 4. We were talking about this earlier. Obviously, there's a person...
Who's from Coast City?
I thought you were wearing the shirt.
You feel
amazing.
It's the New Kids from the Block?
No, it's not the New Kids from the Block. You're wearing green, but it's green. Green Lantern.
Hal Jordan. Hawkman.
No, Hawkman is midway.
Awkward.
Yeah, hopefully we get a green...
or is it Hawkward?
I hate you. I'm going to leave a link in the description to Grant Gustin's heartfelt message to fan and cast about Season 1 of Flash. This had me like... It's so good. I love you, Grant Gustin.
He's pretty.
He's an awesome human being. Lex Luthor rumored to wear green and a purple war suit in Batman vs. Superman.
You do know you could have just said his war suit.
Oh, people need to know the colors.
It's been the same color since he made it.
Yeah, whatever. The Flash season finale table read had entire cast in tears. We'll clear up major plot points.
Yes, and I've gone on the record to say that if I cry at the end of this...
it's tomorrow night when we record this. Well, it's actually tonight when we record this.
Tonight, but...
And we'll talk about it next week.
It was yesterday. Well,
yes.
This is uploaded.
When this is uploaded, it'll be yesterday.
But, yes, if I cry,
we will tell you
may confiscate my man card.
Why? Flash is an amazing show, and I've teared up many times throughout the season. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It looks like it's going to be one hell of a ride, unlike some season finale that we have to talk about.
Speaking of ride, hopefully they don't ride into the sunset.
Supergirl TV show to invest heavily in special effects.
Good. I feel like
trailer,
they need it.
I think they need it. And in my second favorite piece of news this week, in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 news, Kang is going to reportedly be in it.
Did you hear the other piece of news?
They've
casted
Bebop, or I think it was Rocksteady.
It was Bebop.
Yes.
As?
I forget who it is.
Gary Anthony Williams.
Is it? Yeah. Okay, it was the guy from Undercover Brother.
It's also the guy from Malcolm in the Middle.
I never watched the show.
That show.
So I wouldn't know. So that was news for the week.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there was more.
Probably was more. I didn't write all of it.
That's fine.
But we'll talk about it next week if we missed anything.
Oh, good point.
So as always, we go on to TV show reviews.
Yep. And thank you for sticking around.
And as always, like,
comment,
and subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.
Well, the ones that are leaving, the ones that are staying. Stay tuned.
Let's talk about Flash.
Yeah, Flash. I forgot what show.
Did you forget what we were talking about?
Here I go. Whee!
So, Flash happened.
Flash did happen.
Flash was all about
5 minutes of a team-up episode.
No, it wasn't.
It was 5 minutes of an ending team-up episode.
This episode was all about teams.
And then we got the Rogues Gallery, like 2/8 of the Rogues Gallery. And Iris told Eddie...
Well, Eddie... They found Eddie underneath the...
and Eddie's like, pipeline. I don't want to get married to you anymore.
Yeah,
because I know what's going to happen. And she's like, what's going to happen? Am I going to marry Barry or something?
And
he's like, yeah, you are.
Actually, I saw the future. And she goes, I'm going to fuck with no future guy said.
I'm not going to marry you.
I'm an independent black woman.
Who don't need no man except you, Eddie Thawne. And she does. And they get married, and that was the entire episode.
No.
Yeah, their marriage episode.
That was the team-up episode. It was them teaming their holy union.
Up together. So that's that plot
Barry
line.
and Eddie teaming up on...
Barry finds out that Harry...
Pound Town.
Okay. Barry finds out Mr. Eobard Thawne wants to disintegrate the rest of the metahumans in the pipeline by building another particle. Well, he built it, and now he's going to set it off.
And the other ones are like, well,
I don't want to get...
We can't have that.
Iris saves Caitlin from Peekaboo.
Yeah, Peekaboo escapes because of Harrison. And she's like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
And then Caitlin is like, I don't want to die. And then I was just like, you're not going to die. And she hits Peekaboo.
And then Pikachu gets knocked out.
And they have to transport them out of there, but they don't know how to do it. So he's like, I got to go talk to Mr. Coldman
himself. I got to talk to a guy.
Mr. Cold as Ice, which was
cold
playing.
freezers.
And then they go to the bar, and they talk to Mr. Snart himself. And Barry's like, what do you want, Snart? I'll give you anything, except whatever you're just going to offer me now.
And he was like, well, just make sure my name is cleared from everything. And he goes, okay.
I'll make it happen.
Well, no, first he says, let me think about it. Then he meets them, and then he's like...
So we have to work with Snart, and I have to clear his name of everything.
And Joe's like, oh, that's a bad idea.
That's really bad idea.
And Barry's like, it could be
I don't have any other options.
Yeah. So then he
gets him
Glider
everything.
comes in too, and she's like, this
Cisco,
is my brother.
Give me a name. And he's like,
it's later.
Golden Glider. And he gives her the name. So they're on their way to transport them to...
Well, first they knock everyone out.
Okay.
And then they're like...
Where are they going to?
They're going to Coast City.
And what does Barry say?
Barry says, I'm the Flash.
No, he does not.
That's all he ever says.
No, he said...
Then you've never watched the intro.
He does. He's copying off of Oliver.
So is Supergirl.
And so is Supergirl now. And
I really hope Titans does the same thing.
My name is Robin.
my name is Dick Grayson. I've been through a lot. My name is Starfire. And
my name is Beast Boy.
They're not in it.
Aww.
But,
Barry's...
so, they set up
what
this
does Barry
truck.
say? What does Barry say?
Can I talk?
I want to talk about that first. Barry... I think Snart asked him where...
So, as I'm saying...
Motherfucker.
They're getting the truck ready, and they're setting it all up, and then they're like, well, we just have one problem. We just need a commercial truck license. And Golden Glider's like, I can fucking do that. And they're like, wait, what? And she goes, what? Crime fighting doesn't pay.
Truck driving apparently does.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then,
that's when Cisco gets...
They're getting ready to... Well, they're getting ready to leave, and this was one of the coolest parts, I thought. And, Barry's like, so is everyone ready? And Captain Cold's on his motorcycle, he puts his helmet on, he looks back, and he goes, after you. And Barry's like, eh! And then he runs, and he sets all the...
He went and then ran away.
He turned into a toddler.
And then they get to the airspace.
And they get to Ferris.
And what does Barry say?
This feels like, what does the fox say?
What does Barry say?
Ding, 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 ding. So, they get to Ferris Airs, and for those of you that know what Ferris Airs are, that is where Hal Jordan made
Flies
his
his
start.
planes.
And they said,
what happened to...
Captain
Why
Cold
is it,
said-
why is it
yeah,
just
why is it-
deserted?
Where is everyone? Barry's like, apparently a test pilot got lost.
Got lost.
And
Hint,
everyone's
hint,
like-
wink, wink. Green Lantern, wink, wink.
Wing Lantern?
It's the Japanese version.
Oh,
of Green
that doesn't
Lantern.
make sense.
It does. Wingling, the Japanese version.
Wingling, the Japanese lantern.
The Japanese lantern.
Is that the ones they light on fire and send into the sky?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, neat.
Mm-hmm.
So, they, everything turns off, and all the bad guys get free, and they're like, oh, fuck, we have to fight
Snart's
these.
like, what did you expect? I'm a villain. Did you
Yeah.
expect me not to turn on you?
So then they all basically lose, and then
They all escape.
They get sad, and they go back to the,
Flash Cave.
no, Star Labs.
The Flash Cave.
Arrow Caves.
The Arrow Cave, Flash Cave.
So, they go back to Star Labs, and they're all sad.
And Harrison's coming after him.
And he's talking to himself at this point, which I thought was weird. Because,
Yeah.
like, I guess he's like, hey, I'm here!
Let me in! And
So
they
then Barry
and
runs outside, and he's like...
everyone's like, no, you
"Oh."
can't beat him by yourself.
He's like Reginald Barry.
This is 5 minutes before the end of the episode, by the way.
Yeah,
This
which
is,
was very confusing. So he's like, Barry,
you can't
beat me.
And then all you see is
And then
Firestorm.
Firestorm comes down, and he goes, Ronald, when did you get here? And then you hear... And then someone swings in, and Batman shows up. And,
No, it wasn't Batman.
Oh.
No, the Batman of this universe.
yes. So then Oliver Queen shows up, and he's like, Oliver, nice of you to join us. And Barry's like, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Barry? You mean Oliver
No,
said
Barry
that?
said it.
No, Barry did not become Oliver, who became Batman. No, it doesn't work that way.
So, a fight ensues.
And Oliver takes him down, which was stupid.
Well, no. First off, Barry's got, like, no game in this. Then Firestorm gets the upper hand and gets shot all the way over there.
Into Coast City.
And then Barry's like, son of a bitch.
I gotta go catch him.
So he
Catches
runs
him.
after him, and Oliver shoots an arrow into him, and he's like, look, nanites. Thanks to Ray Palmer. There's your Adam hint for the night. So that means he helped also. And now we can have a fair fight. And then they start fighting. And then he flips, Oliver flips Reverse Flash onto some trash, and then Reverse Flash starts having a seizure. And all the nanites fly out. And what confused me about this part, because I didn't think about this until later. If he did the vibrati thing, okay?
And killed Oliver.
No. And all the nanites...
Oh, he has a really good line, too, about Oliver.
Well...
We find out how old Oliver's going to end up being.
But he does the vibrate thing. All the nanites come out. How doesn't he sink into the trash?
Plot convenience.
Ah, good.
So he's about to kill Oliver.
Well, then he gets the upper hand on Oliver, and he's like, Mr. Queen, the history books
say you live to be 86, but...
Guess they're wrong.
Screw the history books.
And he came at him, he was like, I'm gonna get you.
Just like Hannibal Bates that other episode.
So he starts to do it, and then Barry tackles him, and another fight ensues, and then they set up this huge convenient plan.
Plot convenient plan.
Yeah. And then they stab Harrison, and like the heroic music starts playing, and they're like, we did it.
Oliver did
it. And then Oliver goes, hey, I'm gonna need your help sometime. And
tomorrow, 8/7 Central, be there.
And he's like, I'm gonna need your help sometime. He goes, anytime, any place.
Convenient.
And then Barry looks down as those two leave, and he's like, I did it. I finally got you. And Oliver's like, the fuck you did?
And that was Flash. A really good episode. Leading up to the finale, which is when you're watching this, it'll already be done. And we'll talk about it next week. It was yesterday. And that was great. So now we have to talk about something that wasn't so great. I'm wearing blue because I'm very somber after this
I'm wearing green because he's going to have that new outfit that's going to make the show better.
And hopefully.
And then he's going to grow the beard and the cool mustache.
Because apparently, if he's going to Coast City, I think Hal Druin's going to affect him in some sort of way.
He's going to tickle his butt.
You think that's where they were going at the end of the season?
Where they are going.
They're going to... Okay.
Yes.
So let's talk about Arrow
because they're going there in the flashbacks.
He's going there in the flashbacks.
Yes, that's...
Oh, okay. Does he go there in the future?
And he's going there now, actually.
With who?
With Felicity.
With she who must be named Mr. Man herself.
Mr. Man.
Let's talk about Arrow now.
So do you guys remember when we were saying that Arrow was fucking amazing?
When Slade Wilson and Deathstroke...
No, this season when they had episodes and it was like, whoa, that was so cool!
When Oliver died, when Sarah died...
When the whole season was like,
whoa!
Had
a great couple episodes.
And then this season finale was like, what the fuck did you do? So, we're gonna talk about that. Let's start, they weren't dead. Shocker, because they showed
it. That's one of the things I had a problem with this season, is they showed a lot in the previews and everything. But they shouldn't have.
But everyone's still alive, so that's yay.
Arrow tells him in the first 5 minutes, I'm Oliver Queen. Okay, so there's really no suspense. Gotcha.
Well, no. Flash saves everyone, and they're like, well, what's the plan?
Why don't you stay here and help? Oh, I gotta go talk to Harrison Wells about something.
He's like, I got my own problems.
Good, Barry. Get out of the shit storm.
Yeah, he was like, I didn't want to be here for this shitty one.
Oh, God.
So, they're like, okay, let's go save the day. And Oliver's on the plane, he's like, do you understand Elsa him? And he's like, I'm not Elsa him.
Because he's about to kill, Talia.
Nessa. We were close.
So he's like, you're not gonna hurt her. And he's like, you were supposed to
Elsa him, calm your tits. And he goes, I'm not Elsa him.
I'm Oliver
Queen. And he's like, oh shit, I didn't.
And this isn't even the bad part. Bad part's coming up, guys.
Oh,
we got a lot to talk about.
So they start fighting on the plane, and what did not make sense, the plane hatch opened. You know what I'm going to talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
The plane hatch opened.
Okay.
And nobody flew outside.
That's just movie talk. That is plot convenience. No. This is plot convenience at its finest.
It doesn't make sense.
And then we find out that Damien Dark is in Gotham. I'm going to say Gotham. He's in Starling City. We also find out that Roz is still going with the plan, and Oliver's plan was to destroy the plane with him inside of it, and destroy Ra's al Ghul that way. They gets back to Ray's place, and Diggle gives my favorite thing of the episode when he punches the shit out of Oliver.
And Oliver's like, I think I deserve that for the season finale.
And Felicity already forgives him. She's like, oh, Mr. Man, I missed you so much.
She's like, dick me.
Take me to Coast City, which you're going to do at the end of the... Oh, my God.
That
What happened?
Well, they find out that if they catch Damien Dark, then
they can trade him to Rise.
They can trade him for the Alpha Omega, and it'll be all hunky dory. So they find out where he is, and there's just an old guy there.
It's a puppet, basically.
And he's like, "Hello, Oliver.
We're setting up season 4. Have some crab cakes."
And then he's like, "Good thing my employer," and goes to call him, and then gets shot in the face. And then Roz calls, and he's like, "Hey!
I knew you were gonna do this all along.
So you found my plan, but I found your plan. Meet me on the dam in 2 minutes. Bye!"
The Alpha Omega's off, by the way. Goodbye.
So they find out that there's these mules.
Yes, that have been injected with the Alpha Omega, and if you stab them,
and if you slit if they bleed anyway, the Alpha Omega is released.
If he bleeds, he dies, and
so
you all die with him.
Diggle is fighting a guy, and then he gets an arrow to the back, and you see Speedy, and I was like, "Wow, that's fucking awesome!" I love that part.
That was good. That was good.
Because she's like, "Get away from my friend!"
And Laurel goes to her father, saying, "Oh, you need to get everybody together. You don't have to love me anymore. I don't care."
And then he calls Felicity, and he's like, "We need help." And she goes, "You can't have help, Mr. Man."
Oliver goes to the dam to meet Roz.
And they have a nice picnic, and
they do have a nice picnic.
So
their fighting was picnic.
Yeah, and then
the cops are on the other edge, and they're like, "We're gonna shoot them both because we don't care.
We don't know which one's which, so let's shoot them both."
And then Lance is like, "You better get them off there. They're gonna shoot both of them."
So Felicity's like, "Ray, we have to help," and he goes, "I have a science thing I have to work.
I need to find out. I have to get the antidote and everything. I have to learn how to do.
Is it one person or
Mr. Man, give me your suit because I'm gonna go save the day."
And I hated this part.
This is the rest of the episode. I was fine up until what's about to happen. Like, this was contained. Okay, we're about to have a badass fight scene between Roz and Oliver.
Well, no. And then there was 2 parts at the end that were great.
Okay,
yes.
I can see that.
So they're
fighting.
They're fighting, and then Roz is like,
Roz takes him down. He's like, "Bitch, please.
This is when you die." And he goes, "I'll never die." And he grabs the blade, and then he's like,
and he stabs him. He's like, "I chose wisely to make you my new Ra's al Ghul." And then the cops shoot Oliver off the king, and all you see is, you think it's Ray, and he goes down.
"Whoa, the Atom saved him!" And then everyone's like, "Yay!" And she's like, "If I could,
Mr. Man, I am in the suit. I am here, and I saved you.
Mr. Man's kiss me now.
If I was not in the suit, I'd kiss you right now, Mr. Man."
She's like, "Dick me. Put it in my vagina."
Okay, I'm good.
So, then everything's better. They talk about, they go back to the apartment.
Diggle's like, "I can't trust you anymore, but I'm happy for you, Oliver," because he's with Felicity. He's like, you gave me the will." Oh, she gives him a speech. He's like, "You can't fight to die. You have to fight to live." And he's like, "You're the reason I'm fighting."
And then he's about to leave. He's about to leave, and Arrow's like, "You know what? You should get a costume." And he's like, "I want a costume."
Maybe I'll be a Green Lantern next year.
No, he won't. He's gonna be the Guardian.
Oh, yeah, that was a picture posted the other
which was really fucking cool.
And then we find out Oliver talks to Malcolm, and we find out one of the cooler things. He's like, "I hope you hold up your end of the bargain, Malcolm." And we're like, "Wait, what's going on here?"
I knew what was going on.
I figured it was gonna happen. And then
Thea comes down, and she's like, "So am I gonna be Carl Arsenal too?" And he's like, "No, you've already had your nickname. Speedy."
I've told everybody your name's Speedy all along. All right, good. I'm okay with this. This is not the worst part of the episode. That already happened.
That was one part I thought was cool. These next 2 parts I thought were great.
Okay, let's talk
where Ray is working on the suit, and he's working on a shrinking mechanism.
Yeah.
And then an explosion happens, and they end.
But it kind of spoils it in the Legends of Tomorrow trailer.
Well, yeah.
I was like,
"So you didn't die in the explosion?" "No, I shrunk."
And then you see it, which is really cool. He shrinks down.
He actually shrinks, and then he flies.
I didn't think they were going to show it, and then because I thought we were going to cut the black, and then we're going to show it, but they do.
So that's really cool. And then they show the League of Assassins, and you see
a new Roz.
Malcolm as Roz, and
he talks to Nyssa.
Nyssa's like, "I'll never obey you," and he's like,
"Well, until you try to kill me, kneel." I was like, I like Malcolm as Roz. I'm down with that, and then the whole
I am down with this sickness.
I am down with the sickness.
And then someone tweeted at Mark Guggenheim the day before the season finale, and he was like, "If they ride off into the sunset, I'm going to be very upset with you, Mark Guggenheim." And
he's like, "No, they're not going to ride to the sunset. No, they're not. They fucking rode off into the sunset."
So he's like, "Well, I wonder what we'll do." And he looks at Felicity, and he's like, "Felicity, For once in my life,
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Listen, I'm happy for Oliver. I am. Are you doing the Nuggets song? Oh my god.
And then they end the episode.
Oh, we forgot about the flashback.
I don't give a shit.
Akio dies, and
that's old news.
Masaya goes to the league. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all that happened.
And then Oliver's free because they end up killing
Shreve. He tortured him, which I was okay with. And then he's like, maybe I'll go visit a friend in Wink Wink, Coast City.
Well, Oliver didn't know Hal Jordan.
Well, he's going to Coast City.
Yeah.
He's going to meet Hal. That's where he meets Hal Jordan.
But he didn't say, I'm going to go meet a friend.
Well,
he just said, I'm going to go take that thing.
Okay, let's go.
That's it.
Let's talk. Okay, overall.
Nothing to talk about. Overall, the season sucked.
It didn't suck.
My rank is 2-1-3.
You give it
for
a
seasons.
7? Oh, I think you gave it a 7.
I'm not gonna do math.
2-1-3. That's actually where I put it.
Yeah, season 2 was the best. Season 1 was okay, and season 3 is.
No, season 1 was good.
Best part of season 3, go.
Oliver dying.
Really?
Yes.
Ray Palmer.
Damn it! You're right. God damn it! Yeah, Ray Palmer. I can't even argue with you.
No, best part of season 3, our invention of Mr. Means.
Which happened 3 episodes for the finale.
Mr. Means.
It's gonna be brought back. His Felicity's back. I'm gonna bring it back.
I know.
Out of 10, what would you give the season? You gave Gotham a 5.
I can give this a 4.
No, I thought it was better than Gotham. It had a lot better parts than Gotham. I gave it a 6. I gave Gotham.
If they made this whole season about Ray Palmer, it would have been a 10, but they didn't.
Legends of Tomorrow.
I cannot wait.
Legends of Tomorrow. So that was Oliver Baxter.
That was Oliver Baxter's Happy Fun Time Hour. Hope you all enjoy.
It's only gonna get worse from here, guys. One more episode left. We'll talk about Flash. Hopefully it's good.
It's gonna be good.
I hope. Okay, V8 time. And now you made me forget what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry, here.
Thank you. So as always, like,
comment,
and subscribe.
And we will see you in the next one. And I love you.
On the finale of Comic Book Mania and The Flash. So we'll see you guys next week.
Good day. We're vanishing, Zach. Make it look mysterious.
I'm gonna text my parents.